A 70-year-old doctor reveals 4 golden points on the body, just 5 minutes a day for a healthier, sharper life. Hello. Today, I want to share with you a story that I believe will make you reflect. A story not just about health, but also about how we treat our own bodies, especially when we've passed the midpoint of life, when our hair begins to gray and our steps become slower. Dr. Michael Harper, a physician over 70 years old living in the peaceful region of Vermont, has spent more than 40 years healing thousands of patients. He is a careful man, always speaking slowly and gently, but every word he says draws attention. One day, during a small interview with a local station, he was asked, "If you could give only one piece of health advice to elderly people, what would it be?" And he smiled and answered, "Take care of 4 golden points on your body every day, just 5 minutes, and you'll see how grateful your body becomes." That answer made many people curious, including me. Then he shared the story of one of his special patients, Mrs. Helen, an 84-year-old woman. She came in for regular checkups without a cane, didn't need anyone's help, had a bright smile on her face, and a surprisingly sharp memory. When he asked her about the secret to maintaining her health, she simply smiled and said, "30 years ago, an Asian doctor showed me how to massage 4 points on my body every day. I've done it for 30 years, never missed a day." Dr. Harper admitted that she was the one who inspired him to share this advice with all his older patients. So, what are the 4 golden points? First is the Bai Hui point, located on the top of your head. You just need to use your index finger to gently massage it in a circular motion for 1 minute every morning. This helps increase blood flow to the brain, improves memory, reduces fatigue, and keeps your mind alert. Second is the Naguan point, located on the inner side of your wrist. Press this point lightly for about 1 minute on each side. It helps stabilize the heartbeat, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep quality. Those who often struggle with sleep, feel nervous, or easily fatigued should definitely give it a try. Third is the Zasanli point, located about 4 fingers below the kneecap. The Japanese consider this the longevity point. Regular massage supports digestion, boosts immunity, and eases aches and pains in the legs, especially during cold days. And lastly, the soles of your feet. Each night before going to bed, soak your feet in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes, then gently massage the soles. This not only helps with relaxation but also improves blood circulation, helping you sleep more deeply and soundly. As you can see, these are just small, simple actions. But if you do them consistently every day, your body will become more flexible, your mind more alert, and most importantly, you're showing love to yourself. Dr. Harper once said, "Our body is like a garden. If you water it every day, the plants will thrive. But if you neglect it, when the leaves start to wither, you'll regret it." The older we get, the more we understand that the most precious thing isn't money, it's health. So we can still walk steadily beside our loved ones, hold our grandchildren in our arms, and hear the birds chirping every morning. Cherish every breath, every heartbeat, because they are proof that you're still alive, still have the chance to love, to change, and to take care of yourself. You don't need to be a doctor to begin. Just 5 minutes a day, just 4 small points on your body, and you're already building a healthier future for yourself. If this story touches your heart, please share it with your loved ones. Sometimes, a small reminder is enough to change someone's life. Thank you for listening. See you again in the next meaningful story.
A day in the life of a 70-year-old woman who still drives and gardens, her secret to staying young. Hello. Today, I want to tell you about a woman who I believe can inspire anyone entering their golden years. A 70-year-old woman who still drives herself to the market every week, still gardens, cooks, reads, calls her friends, and most importantly, still carries the youthful spirit of someone in their 20s. Her name is Anna Thompson, and she lives in the suburbs of Asheville, North Carolina. She's not an athlete nor a celebrity, but if you met her for the first time, you'd never guess she's 70. With her brisk walk, bright eyes, and energetic voice, Anna is living proof of something simple yet powerful. Age is just a number. How you live defines whether you feel young or old. A normal day for her, but far from ordinary. Anna begins her day at 6 a.m., not with her phone or social media, but with a warm cup of tea, opening the window and taking a deep breath of fresh air from her backyard garden. She spends about 10 minutes meditating, not anything fancy, just sitting still, feeling her breath. Then she takes a small notebook and writes down 3 things she was grateful for the day before. Yesterday had beautiful sunshine. My granddaughter sent me a little drawing. I baked a really good batch of cookies. That's it. Simple things. But those little moments keep her spirit light and peaceful. At 7 a.m., she prepares breakfast. Oatmeal, chia seeds, almond milk, and a sliced banana. Not because she's dieting, but because she enjoys how light and energized it makes her feel. I eat because I love my body. I want to nourish it the right way. Around 8 a.m., she steps out into her small backyard garden. It's her pride, a vegetable patch, some rows of chrysanthemums, lavender, and a lemon tree. Every morning, she spends at least 30 minutes watering, trimming dead leaves, and pulling weeds. For her, gardening isn't just physical activity, it's meditation. It's her way of connecting with nature and with life itself. At 10 a.m., she gets into her car, an old vehicle she maintains carefully, and drives herself to the supermarket or library. She enjoys being independent. She often stops by the library to borrow books, especially those on gardening, cooking, and romantic novels. For lunch, she has something light, green salad, a boiled egg, whole grain bread. Then it's time to rest, listening to classical music or catching up with an old friend over the phone. In the afternoon, she journals, knits, or tries out a new recipe. Anna always keeps her mind busy, but never stressed. In the evening, she eats before 6 p.m., turns off her phone after 8 p.m., and never watches the evening news. Instead, she reads under soft yellow light and goes to bed early. Her secret to staying young? No magic, just lifestyle. I once asked her, "Do you have a secret for staying this healthy and positive?" She smiled gently and said, "I think the secret is that there is no secret. I just live each day with intention." But if you really want to know, she shared 4 habits she's kept for decades. 1. Wake up early, live slowly, and be grateful. She starts her day in peace, no rush, no negativity. Meditation and gratitude journaling help her stay positive at any age. 2. Gentle, consistent movement. She doesn't run or go to the gym, but she walks every day, tends her garden, uses the stairs, and keeps her house tidy. These small, steady movements keep her flexible and strong. 3. Simple, natural eating. No overeating, no late-night snacks. She prefers home-cooked meals, fresh fruits and vegetables, and avoids greasy food. She says, "The body is like a garden. What you feed it determines whether it blooms or grows weeds." 4. Stay connected and live with purpose. She keeps in touch with her children, grandchildren, and friends. She has hobbies, a garden, and books to read. Every day I wake up, I know what I'm living for. A message for you who might be stepping into your 60s or 70s. If you think growing older means the end of joy, health, or independence, just think of Anna. She doesn't have superpowers or a magic pill, but she has a positive attitude, healthy habits, and love for herself. Age doesn't hold you back. Only giving up on yourself does. Live like Anna. A little more self-love each day, a little care for your soul, a little connection to the world around you, and you'll see, old age can be as bright as springtime. If you found this story meaningful, don't hesitate to share it with your loved ones. Who knows, you might just help someone start their day a little more positively. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.